Hi, I'm Fiona from DIY Digital, and this video is all things about Google. If you're a small business owner, a physiotherapist, a tradie, a local shop, this video will be great for you to understand better what Google products you could use to build and grow your business. I'm going to give a brief overview of 6 key Google products. I'm going to be overviewing Google+, Google My Business, Google Search Console, Google Analytics, Google AdWords Express, and Google AdWords. I'm not going to be going in depth with any of those 6, but I'm going to give just a brief overview about what they are, what you can do in them, and why they're good for your business. So stay tuned. Now log in to your Google account. You'll know you're logged in if you see your photo or a person icon on the top right here. The first thing I'm going to do is go to Google+, and we go to this 3x3 dice icon just here to the left. This reveals some of the most popular places Google expects you might want to go. And by clicking on this red round Google+ icon, I get taken to the Google+ area. Now, Google+ is Google's answer to Facebook. It's a social media channel where you follow other people and they might follow you. Now, I'm going to go back up to the top right corner as I did before. Now, do you notice anything different? Yes, there's an additional row. You can see my DIY digital brand account. Now, that wasn't showing before. I'll switch back and I'll show you what it did look like. See? No DIY digital brand account in this drop-down section. And back to Google+, and I can see my business brand account. Now, this video assumes you've already set up your Google+ business brand account. If you've set up your Google Maps or Google My Business listing, you're more than likely to have a Google+ account in your business name. And you want to be posting in your business name for your online business activity, because in that way you're promoting your business online. So going to Google+ reveals this brand account. Let's go to my DIY Digital Google+ account now. In the bottom right corner, I can see the Edit Pencil tool. This is where I can create a new post. Now let's go over to Google My Business. Here's the back end of Google My Business. This is where you can edit and update details for your Google My Business listing. But let's go over and see what Google My Business looks like in the Google search page. Here on the right-hand side, you see a lovely picture and a fabulous listing, which is your Google My Business listing. The key benefit of Google My Business is this fantastic prominent listing. How good is it? I mean, even if you don't have a website, you can get a highly prominent, visually appealing listing on page 1 on Google. Here's also where the reviews are. This is great online marketing for your business. And next door to the reviews is the navigation to your website with the website button. If you don't see this button for your business, it probably means you haven't yet added your website into the Google My Business listing, which I recommend you do as soon as possible. The top section is where you can go to edit your Google My Business listing, including adding your business website. Both Google Analytics and Google Search Console functions are only useful to businesses who have a website. When we go to the 3x3 dice icon, we can't see Analytics or Console. And even when we go down to More, we can't see them. So how do we navigate to them? Well, because I go to them so often, I have them bookmarked in my browser. I open up a new window and I go to my bookmarks where I'll find Analytics. But if you don't have this, open up a new window and type in www.analytics.google.com. I'll write that in a link below this video so you can just click on the link. The 2 different ways of opening up in Google Analytics have given me different looking dashboards, and this can be a bit confusing if you're not used to it. At the top of this one, I see Google Analytics accounts, and at the top of this one, I see the business name with Master View. But back to my bookmarked window, you see a little further below is the Master View. Your view may not be called Master View, but the key word here is View. To see your analytics, a view needs to be created. This video assumes you already have Google Analytics set up on your website with this view configured. The thing with Google Analytics is that it is massive. It has loads of data and you can spend ages looking at it trying to work out what is useful to you as a small business. The two pieces of information as a small business you want are how many people are visiting your website and how are people finding your website. Now, to find these two pieces of information, we'll go to Audience, Overview. So that you're comparing apples with apples, I recommend you change the date range to the previous month. In this way, every time you look at your data, you're getting used to what it looks like on a monthly basis. And for this website, you can see there were 162 visitors to the site. This is how many individuals visited the site in the month of July 2017. Knowing how many people visited your site is a key statistic. Let's take this as an example. What would you think if only 5 people visited your site? Well, you'd try to do something about it, wouldn't you? Well, what about if you had 500 people visiting your site every month, but not one sale or inquiry coming in? Well, you'd want to investigate that, wouldn't you? So that's one of the key benefits of Google Analytics. It tells you stuff that can help make your business decisions about your website. Now for the second most important statistic, how do people find your website? This can be found in Acquisition Overview. The pie chart for this business in this month is very healthy. It's a split more or less equally 3 ways with direct, search and social. Well, how do you know what the split should be? Well, it depends. It's different for each business and different according to your marketing strategy. As an example, I've seen an analytics account that was associated with a business that has over 1,000 Facebook likes, but only 5 people came to their website from social. All that love on Facebook, and it's not transferring to website visitors. There's a business opportunity. Now we'll go over to Google Search Console. Again, I have this site bookmarked as I go to it frequently. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time here because, quite frankly, it's very techy. Most small business owners will not want to go here. This really is best left to the IT team. But I think you should know about it. You should know it exists because one of the key benefits is that you can create a site map or a site index, and this is important to your website search rankings. It also does a few techie things like check for errors. Okay, for the last pairing in our video, Google AdWords Express and Google AdWords. Many small business owners don't even know there are 2 Google AdWords areas. Now again, if we go to the 3x3 dice icon, we can't see Google AdWords or Google AdWords Express. So again, I'm going to use my trick of going to Google Plus first, and then I'm going to go to my Google Business account. And here we go, here's Google AdWords Express. But I'm not going to go there. Why not? Well, I just don't like it. The reason I'm showing this to you is that I've spoken with a lot of business owners who have found themselves in the Google AdWords Express area and got really confused by the whole thing. If you find yourself accidentally in there, usually by clicking on a promotional email from Google, find a way out is my best advice. However, that's the subject for another video entirely. Now you'll know when you're in the Express version of Google AdWords when you see the word Express in the URL. If you happen to come across this option where Google is giving you the option of switching to Google AdWords, my recommendation would be to take it. So, to Google AdWords. Google AdWords is the platform you use if you want to advertise on Google. For example, if you wanted to set up a Google advertising campaign at, say, $10 a day to advertise your business. Here's an example of an ad on Google. You can see the small green ad icon on the left. If you've got Google AdWords bookmarked, you can get to it that way. But assuming you don't, open up a new window and type in www.adwords.com adwords.google.com. And I'll write that link below this video for you so you can just click on the link. There's plenty of video tutorials on how to create a Google AdWords campaign, so delve into those videos if you want to know more. So let's sum up our ultimate beginner's guide to Google for small business owners. There are 6 products that are most useful for you to know about: Google+, Google My Business, Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Google AdWords Express, and Google AdWords. You need to sign up and create separate accounts to use each one of them, but they all use your same Google username and password. What they have as different is their URLs or web addresses, or the way that you navigate to them. The way you navigate to them is either by bookmarking them, clicking on or typing on a direct link, navigating to them from that 3x3 dice icon. Google Plus is Google's social media channel, and by being active on it, you may find you can get a post on page 1 on Google for up to a week, but it's a bit of potluck. You don't need to have a website to use Google Plus, but you can promote and link to your website in posts if you do have one. Google My Business is linked with Google Maps and is a great local search tool, as well as giving your business a prominent, visually appealing page on page 1 on Google. Google Analytics gives you insight into how many people are visiting your website and how they're finding it. Google Search Console is a techie area that is just one piece of the search engine optimization or SEO puzzle. Google AdWords Express is a no-go area in my view, but Google AdWords, the standard version, is the place to go to start and manage your online advertising. Well, good luck with all your Googling, and please do feel free to visit us at diydigital.com.au.